from my food forest. We have spring, the 1st of September, here in subtropics in Queensland, Australia, in Pacific Haven. And I would like you to show what's happening in the food forest. So, just few highlights, and as usually, if you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and now let's get into it. So the bees are super busy all the time. They didn't stop through the winter. We have been super lucky to have not a single frosty day in the food forest. And so everything is thriving nicely, but you can really feel the difference now. When the spring is coming, everything is like waking up. All the beautiful bugs, bees, insects, snakes, my friends. Snakes are my friends actually, because they are always after the mice and the rats. Still harvesting the cranberry hibiscus. Didn't stop through the winter. Amarillo is starting to flower and it looks pretty happy. So hoping for some beautiful tamarillos. Also here everywhere. So yeah, tamarillo looking good. The younger ones are very happy too. So the first flowers on my last year tamarillo, last year grown from a seed. So they really did well through the winter. And here a really quick peek into my greenhouse. I've got the cucumbers sprouting. I have the tomatoes, which I have grown from seeds, all nicely growing and waiting to be transferred to the garden beds, which will happen very soon. I put the usually I sow the seeds from the cucumbers straight into the garden bed, but because we still didn't have spring, so I started it here because they have warmer in the greenhouse. We are here under roof, so they have much warmer than outside in case we would get some frost. But now they can go to the garden bed. Strawberries are looking really good. And in the greenhouse number 2, I cleaned the entire side, one side of it. This is the fruit fly proof greenhouse. If you want to see how we build it, check my other videos. And I will have the entire length full of tomatoes, hopefully happily growing. So transplanting them very soon in here. Looking a bit wild in here, and that is because of a couple of reasons. First of all, of course, I let some of the winter greens going to seeds, so I have something for me and for you if you want to buy some. So I will start them harvesting very soon. And the second reason being is because we will expand our garden beds, our raised garden beds, into here as well. So I'm just waiting for all these guys to be able to be harvested, and the rest will be transplanted, and some more garden beds are coming in here. So the Ceylon Hill gooseberry, guess what? I still have some. Every time I'm going past, I'm harvesting some of them. So now pretty much I think some of the last ones. Oh, I see some other ones there, but sorry, I have to have them. They're so yummy. But soon, probably in the next video, you will see the flowers, because the flower buds are already coming. So this is such a thankful plant and so easy to grow. Also easy to grow from seeds. And I think I still have some more seeds available if you wanna grow your own. The ripe berries are tasting similar to blueberries, but this plant grows actually much better than the blueberries here, at least for me, here in subtropics. And here, for those who bought some of my Ceylon Hill gooseberry seeds, just wanted to show you how seedling looks like in its second year. So really happy. Lots of new growth again, and it will be ready to plant out basically now. So yeah, Ceylon Hill gooseberry seedling in its second year. That's what you can expect when you grow it from seed. Oh, look at these beauties. You know it's spring when they're coming. I can't go past without showing you my pepino, which is full in flower and already young fruit. Pepino is a delicious, tasting similar to honey melon, but it's a perennial plant, and it loves our climate here. But I also know it grows very well in even down up to Victoria. I know some people who grow it. And look at the beautiful little baby fruit. And here are the happy Pepino plants that I have available in my online shop. So if you buy one, so one of those guys, these guys will come your way. Let's have a quick look at the raised garden beds. So this one is empty. We had broccolis here, the unlucky broccolis that have been eaten by possums or I don't know, rats or something. So yeah, I will be enriching the garden bed again and plant the cucumber seedlings here, most likely. Here next to it we are harvesting the carrots and the beetroots all the time. Harvested so many already and pickled some and made some kimchi. Check my website permaculturehaven.com if you wanna know how to make a kimchi out of beetroot leaves. It's delicious. So our birds love the leaves of the carrots. So this bed will be cleaned this week as well, because I will be planting tomatoes here. So again, the same game. I will clean it all here, replant the horseradish that we brought from the other garden bed with the soil. So this one will go, and the rest will go to the birds. And yeah, we'll enrich the garden bed again and plant tomatoes. Apropos tomatoes, I have some self-seeded tomatoes. I have no idea where they came from, but they look really nicely. Have a look at them. And made some support, some strings, so they can grow nicely. And I have actually lots of little tiny tomatoes that don't look to me like the cherry tomatoes because of how they grow. So we will see. This will be a good surprise. They grow together with the cabbage that I'm trying to get rid of here, of course. Preserving our delicious cabbages. We both love cabbage, so making cabbage salad for summer, and so preserving the cabbage, making sauerkraut, eating fresh salad out of cabbage, everything cabbage. But we love it, so I don't get tired of cabbage. But really looking forward to see what happens with the tomatoes here. All right, so some pumpkin going on. Pumpkin that survived the winter too, so a real bonus for us. Oh, and now let's move to the Lowcut, because Lowcut, we have nearly eaten all the fruit, but this was the second fruiting this season. There are some nice ones. Let's have a look. And of course Lowcut, again new growth, so I will see some new flowers soon. Look at the beautiful. And I have some Lowcut seeds from this tree if you want to grow your own, and this was a seedling as well. So this is not a grafted tree, it's not grown from cutting. It's a seedling. Look at this, so yummy and juicy. Our young orange tree is flowering, or just got some new flower buds and lots of new growth too. It will be lovely to have some oranges finally. So yeah, my beautiful tree, grow. I just recently replanted, so this winter replanted the blueberries, because they were in our way to build the raised garden beds, and surprisingly started to grow beautifully and very quickly. So already the first blueberries have formed. So, and I have chosen this place for them because I will show you, because I have the lime tree here growing from the west, and blueberries don't like too much sun, so the beautiful lime tree is basically giving some shade and some protection, and it looks like the blueberries really love it. The mandarin decided to flower very nicely this season. I only had a few mandarins last time, so the last growing season, so I'm really happy to see these beauties coming. So yeah, lots of flowers, lots of new growth, beautiful. And just because we are talking about fruit trees, let's have a look at the Tahitian lime that is located behind the mandala garden here. This is that one. It was one of our very first fruit trees here in the food forest. It was huge, but it got so sick that we had to cut the most of it off. So we cut it really low, as you may see, the bottom line here. But it recovered really lovely, really well. I so hope that it will grow now. It's got beautiful flowers, lots of new growth, lots of healthy growth. So I really hope it will be happy again, because the Tahitian limes, they're so delicious. And I also feel sorry for any tree that is sick. So yeah, hoping for this guy to be happy now. So the other lime tree, on the other hand, is super happy all the time. Always happy. Got lots and lots of new flowers, already setting first fruits, and we are still harvesting limes. This is one of my favorite trees, citrus trees, because it's like having limes all the time. So you can see plenty of limes. The bees are zooming. Lots of new growth, and the scent of the flowers. Oh, and the size is really very impressive already. Also grown from this one is grown from a cutting. To my freshly or newly planted apple trees. This one looks still like it's not really showing new growth, but the buds are here, so hoping for the best. The new growth should come soon. And the second one, which looks more happy, at least at the moment, and having first flowers. How good is this? I don't think I'm usually very positive, but I don't think we really will have apples with that little tree. What's your experience with young apple trees in subtropics? Let me know, guys. I really would love to know if I can hope for some apples. So, and just next to it we have bananas, a row of bananas here, and this will be one of my next jobs. All the dry leaves that were protecting the trunks from the cold winds and from possible frost, they will have to go off and will be torn to mulch. So let's have a look in here. I'm reducing the amount of the sweet potatoes, of the white sweet potatoes that were growing in here, because they started to bully my fruit trees. But yeah, the roots of the fruit trees, and this is not good. So I had to remove some of them so the trees can thrive. The beautiful chocolate sapote, growing very nicely. The blood orange, also recently planted, doesn't know what it wants at the moment. So I'm really hoping it will wake up very soon. Huh, darling? When are you going to grow? So this is the Arnold blood orange. Delicious orange. The fig tree is having new growth, but no figs. Oh, I would love to see some figs. Never had my own figs, so yeah, would be nice. So Lowcut got beautiful new growth. Maybe I will see flowers soon as well. This baby is also grown from a seed, and it's now about 2 years old. Okay, I want to show you my beautiful plum tree, a young plum tree. This is the Golden Globe, and has already set young plums, but I'm really not sure if I should leave them, because they grow pretty big and I don't want the branch to break. Look at them. This one was so quick. I even didn't notice that it was flowering so quickly and set the fruit. Really nice. So let's move on. We have a passion fruit here growing, and I trimmed the grapes. This one is a really delicious variety of grapes. Showing some buds. Are you coming soon with new flowers? So it looks like it didn't wake up yet. And here we can see oh, let's go there. This young mulberry tree looks really happy. Even though I have grasses as big, like as tall as me, nearly here. So this is one of many to do jobs as well. But look at it. So many beautiful fruit already on it. So if we're lucky and the birds will leave some for us, we will have them very soon. And the Nashi pears started new growth as well. Look at the beautiful leaves. These are the Sunsho Nashi. Beautiful new growth. And this one got already flowers. Look at the pretties. Yeah, so really happy with everything in the food forest, apart from the thousands of jobs I have to do. But that's how it is. The Hawaiian guava is having new growth already everywhere, and I didn't trim it yet, and probably this will be the job I will do today along other ones, and will cut at least a little bit of the top and of the very bottom to give it some shape and also having more fruit. And the mango tree, look at it, so pretty. We'll see if we have some mangoes this season. And my old garden beds, I already cleaned them pretty much, and probably decided to grow some potatoes in here, because as usually I'm running out of space and the new garden beds are not ready yet, the additional ones, so we'll be harvesting and freezing the dill, because dill is a very good when frozen. It's really the flavor, and it's much better in my opinion than the dried one. So we'll be doing it today as well, and we'll prepare the garden beds, enrich them, and plant some potatoes. The yellow cherry guava is going nuts, I'm telling you. Lots and lots of new growth. Getting the focus. Also lots of fruit as well. So the cherry guavas are one of the fruit trees that are permanently flowering and fruiting all the time. So as you can see, lots is happening. The pigeon peas are doing their best all the time, flowering, fruiting. And also here in my hothouse or greenhouse, or how you would call it, many plants that want to be planted this spring. So as you can see, I'm not running out of work anytime soon. These guys have to go out of the hothouse. This is a perfect solution for keeping the tropical and subtropical young trees during winter. But now when the spring is coming and you can feel the warmth, so this is getting too hot for them here, so they have to get out and will be planted very soon. So I hope you enjoyed the little tour. There is lots and lots more to show and do, but for now I will say have a good one, wishing you all the best with all your garden jobs and projects, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.